Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Spiritual Lessons. And recently, I've had an epiphany. And it's ironic because I've been thinking about something that I've discussed on my channel before. And I'm starting to wonder if I was wrong. Now, I don't believe that I was wrong like 100%, but I at least feel like I didn't have all the necessary information at the time, that I was missing some very important information that has recently in my life come to light now. So I want to discuss that. Now, what is this topic, particularly, that I think I was wrong about? Demons, ironically. Now, I can already picture the people, especially the really religious people watching this video right now going, oh, let me explain. So I had been doing some research and recently on a Norse pagan site that I follow on Facebook, there was a member who posted this very interesting post about demons. But it was a different way. It wasn't talking like denouncing demons. It was saying that they can actually be good for you. So I got to researching, and actually, one of my friends, he works specifically with these entities a lot. So it came to the conclusion in this topic that there is a difference. So there is demons and there is daemons. Demons, D-E-M-O-N-S. Daemons, D-A-E-M-O-N-S. And there is a difference. There is some similarities, but there is big differences too. So Google describes demons as evil spirits that are malicious intent. They do not like humans and want to see us all die. And daemons, according to Google, explains it that it is a Greek belief that these were spirits in between divinity and humankind. So it does describe in one of my books, it's actually about demonology, and technically demons are still demons, but they're not necessarily the kind that we think of. And so this is where I come back to the thing where what I was wrong about. I was not wrong about actual demons, because I was right, because I've talked about demons on my channel, demonic contracts, demonic possession, what are the warning signs of having a demon in your house, and you should not associate with them, you should actually try to get rid of them at all costs. But daemons are something different. Daemons will not come to you directly. At least, they are not going to enter your household trying to hurt you. Now, some of them may actually try to make contact if you actually do have a genuine connection to them, but there's not too many people that, at least that I've met, that do. But most of the time they have to be conjured. And they are seen as very strict teachers. They do not sugarcoat things. They want you to actually learn their lessons. And if you do not take their lessons seriously, then they may lash out at you. And in the very least, they will not communicate with you at all until you are ready to actually be serious and learn their lessons. They really do make you take a look deeper inside of yourself. They want you to do the shadow work. They want you to find out, what about you makes you tick? What are your triggers? What is keeping you from being the best version of you? And they do not coddle. They're really strict teachers, but they are not evil. They want to see you enlightened. They don't want to hurt you. Now, if you provoke them, they will. But they are strict teachers. Demons actually do want to hurt you, and they will torment you until you end your own life, and then they can take control of your soul. And even if you do strike a deal with them, usually what they want is your soul. And as soon as you get what you want, they're going to come collecting, and they will torture you until they get it. Now, I don't have too much experience with daemons, except for Baphomet. And if you've been on my channel for a little while, then you know that I did do a ritual to him, and I did make a video about it, and I also explained what happened after the video. It was actually a good success, and he did bestow balance to me. Now, when I did try to conjure him in the astral, he was a lot more intimidating, and I showed weakness. I showed a bit of fear, and I could tell that he felt that, and he nudged me right into the negative levels of the astral. He sent me into the lower planes. He did not accept my gifts, nor did he accept a meeting with me. So that's something that I got to work on. I have not tried to contact him in either sense since, either in the astral or in physical. Though I think if I did have contact with him further, I would like to do it more in the physical, because I did have more success in there, especially because I could not see him. In the astral, you do see him, and he is a hulking figure. So one must steel themselves and be courageous and confident when dealing with him. However, the least thing that happened to me was that I was not able to actually meet with him. Just as I said, the least thing that these daemons can do if you are not accepted is that they will not contact you further until you are actually ready to meet with them. So, I will continue on. In fact, there are other daemons that I would like to have contact with. One of my friends, the one who has contacted these energies frequently throughout his life, has agreed to teach me when I am ready, which I think I need a little more time. But until then, I'm going to stick with gods and angels for the most part. However, daemons are not a bad thing. In fact, I believe in order to seek balance, true balance, one needs to be leveled with the dark and the light. Not necessarily evil or light or good, but one needs to be able to view both in order to really see life through unbiased eyes. To have true balance in the life, one must be one with both the yin and the yang. And that's more what angels and daemons are about, which technically angels, demons, daemons, they're all part of the one. And I've spoken about the one before, so if you're confused, go back to some former videos where I talk about the one and watch it. But they are all part of the one, just various levels of him. So in essence, it's all one. Throughout our life, we are going to be faced with these entities, so might as well try to get to know them as best we can in all levels. And see, this is what the great thing about my channel is, that I will speak about something that I truly believe or have experience with, and if it turns out that new knowledge comes through that maybe alters what I said previously, or maybe I was completely wrong about, and I can recorrect that. But this shows the level of progress on the channel that I have been trying to make. And it proves that even if you really believe something for sure, sometimes, you're not always 100% correct, or you may not be correct at all, but there's always something to learn, and that's great. That's what I want. I want to learn all forms of magic, both dark and light, which I have done a little bit of dark stuff before, and mostly light, but I've never done anything like super evil. But this is what magic's all about. You can't really truly get in touch with your magical side on just one side or the other. Light, dark. One must be immersed in both properly. in order to truly understand magic and how it works. And considering that one of my goals is to actually try and bring magic out to where we can actually use it in society practically and immediately and have it affect the world around us like that, this information is crucial, which is why I think it's very important that I try to work with these daemons, because they do have the ability to teach people true power. And that is something that I definitely want to learn, how to access true power. Angels can also have this information too, but theirs is on a lighter level. With darker energy, it takes a lot less in order to affect something than it does light energy. With dark energy, less is more. And with light energy, more is less. So that's about it. Angels and demons, or daemons, we could learn from technically all. All of them have teaching points. But I think it's important that we immerse ourselves in their knowledge and see where things go. And I will definitely let you know about my progress in this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Please follow me on Twitter, and have a good day, everyone.